welcome to my latest tutorial. Well, the thing is I am out of other tutorials and I've decided because I know how to use After Effects, I should make an After Effects tutorial. Fancy that! And it's going to be on how to create a muzzle flare with recoil, if your gun does not already have recoil, and shells and blood. Okay, and hopefully I'll make it as realistic. Well, I will try to make it as realistic as possible, and I hope you enjoy. Now, what you do, you import your footage, you go to File, Import File, and then you select your footage wherever it may be. You must get a muzzle flash, the video clip, and a shell, and also the blood. Now these are all from Action Essentials 2. They are all pre-keyed. I will try to see if I have time to show you how to put ones that aren't pre-keyed. I'll show you what I mean. This is, see how it's still black? That's not pre-keyed. But with this one, if I put it in right here, it's pre-keyed. I didn't have to do anything. That's how you tell the difference. Now anyways, so at first I'm going to teach you on how to do recoil in Adobe After Effects. Now what you got to do, you got to get the timing just right, about here. And then you duplicate the footage, Command D, or if you're on a PC, Control D, and that makes pretty much copies the footage and puts it on top of one another. And then you get the pen tool, you can click G, but that also changes its settings. And then you use the hand to find where you need it go, and then you scroll to get closer. That's close enough. So we get the pen tool and we mask out what we want to be in our recoil. By the way, the closer the better, because then it looks sort of better. Now this isn't too crash hot at the moment, but it's just quick tutorial. You can go into as much depth as you want. Make sure you shave it down to 1 frame. And to make sure you get precision, there's a little bar here, a little thing, and then you drag it down and that measures it in frames. And then you grab it and then you go all the way till it's 1 frame. And then you move this across by however far you want the top bit to go. Okay, and then you get the pen tool again and then you make an E shape. Oops. Rage, hang on. I'll pause you for a second. I've done something wrong. Okay, I'm back again. And so now we do this. Make sure the muzzle is still in the footage. Don't leave it. Don't leave that out. Okay. And then we do this. And then try and get some of the bottom into it. And make as small as possible E that you can, and then hook it up, because then you see it sort of gets brighter. And then you can use this, adjust it up, yeah, looks alright. Maybe when I zoom out it'll look better. And then you can click on the side and then you can see what it looks like. Yeah, it looks terrible. But then I think if you go MF, mask feather, okay, hold down, click the first one, MF, and then click the first one, and then hold shift, and then click the second one. So make sure all of it's selected. and then you click one, and then you feather it so the edges trim nice and smooth. Try and make the first mask, which is the one like that. As you can see, it's sort of multiplied. You might want to feather that a bit more and feather this a bit less. Whoops, my bad. And then, so the second one, feather a bit more. Try, it doesn't matter if you see the box, that little funny box, that will get rid of it through the muzzle flash. Okay, and then, so now that's done. Let's just see how long this video's been going for. Okay, we got time. Now we look for a muzzle flash. Now, first I'm going to use the Action Essentials 2 but I'll show you how to do it with one that's not pre-keyed. You can get these ones off Google. Just drag it in. They're usually photos, so you got to also measure it down to 1 frame. And then you got to make sure also that the background is black, otherwise it won't work. And you go to mode, click on that, and then you go to screen. That takes away the black, and then you can turn it around with the rotation tool just here. You can click this and then upgrade it in size, and then just place it where you want. Hang on 1 second. Wait, no, don't worry about it. I thought I had to get the phone because you may not hear it ring, but I hear it ring. 1 second, I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Now, you can just rotate this into your area. I think I've covered this, I just forgot because I've been gone for like, however that clock setup's gone for. Anyways, but I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use a pre-keyed one. I'm also going to have links to Action Essentials 2-pack for blood, muzzle flashes, and shells. Or you can go buy it at the Video Copilot website, www.videocopilot.net. Yeah, just .net. Or you can get it for free here. And the muzzle flash I'm using today is muzzle flash 13. Okay, but with these, you have to drag it. You have to drag it about right on. Yep. And then drag it around, click it, and then hold shift to make an even smaller shape. Get the rotation tool and flip it. Probably right here. And then you can go to, just for a little extra touch, you can go to add. So the smoke you can see better. Yes. And after you've done that, usually muzzle flashes create instant light, and that's usually good in dark areas, usually around the walls or on people's arms. Hang on, let me just fix that bit. Just a bit more. Okay, this one you don't need shaving unless there's a cut right there through where the smoke is, and then you can shave it so it stops. Or if it's in the one scene, you can keep the smoke going. Yep, and to make it light, you get the main footage and you duplicate it, Command D or Control D if you're with PC, and then you get this one and go to Effect, Color Correction, and Curves. And what you do is you open this, Effects, Curves, and as you can see there's a keyframe. You go to a frame before, set the keyframe, click the stopwatch, and then go to the muzzle flash. And then as soon as you start adjusting this, the muzzle flash light will, not the muzzle flash light, but the walls or whatever will light up, and another keyframe will be set when there's changes. So add some light. As you can see now that there's a keyframe there, and choose it to how you want it to be, and then you go to here when the muzzle flash is gone, and you set it back to what it was. Right there. Okay. Now we don't need this part anymore. So, and then you can see there's a light blast. You can keep it like this, or another way to do it is that you can just click this first one and go add. But yeah, whatever you want. And then what you can do is get the mask and mask around the muzzle flash. Hang on. Edit, undo path, undo add. We'll go around like so. Try and get there. Go around the muzzle flash and do that. Now you can see all the light has gone except for that area, because a mask has been created. And make several of these. You might want to go around the fingers. You could delete that one. And then probably give it some adjustments. And then maybe along the arm. Could be something. You can't probably see that. And maybe across the face. And then you go to MF, click mask feather, hold shift, click all, oh, that failed, okay, select each mask feather and then feather them all out. And then you can see that when I click on another one, around the fingers too, you can see there's a little light emulating. So I think on the face you can see it, and sort of on the arm. And then that only lasts for a frame, because that's what we set it to. Okay, let's see how much time we've got. Oh, we've got probably just enough time. Nah, not enough time. Okay, that was just the muzzle flash and the recoil, part 1. Part 2 will be bullet shells and blood. I hope this tutorial has been helpful for you. And then, oh, look at that. Doesn't that look great? I hope this tutorial has been helpful for you. I am the Mac Help Guy, and goodbye.